Hi guys, it's Wednesday the 19th of March. I'm Olivia and welcome back to Mobuzz TV. I trust that after 2 days you should all be sufficiently recovered from your St. Patrick's Day shenanigans. But if you are still feeling a little delicate, then maybe a detailed show on the movers and shakers of tech isn't such a great idea. So I thought I'd give you a more light-hearted, frivolous take on all things geek today. Enjoy. In what can only be called an act of complete and utter devotion, American journalist and television interviewer Charlie Rose sacrificed his face in order to save his precious MacBook Air. He appeared on his show on Monday night with an absolute beauty of a black eye and a plaster on his forehead. The media veteran confirmed that he didn't partake in brawls down back alleys in his spare time, but that he had tripped whilst walking through Manhattan. He was cradling his brand spanking new MacBook Air in his arms, and upon tripping on the pothole made an instant last-minute decision. Save the MacBook, break the face. So, although he'll be looking like he comes from the wrong part of town for a while yet, his $1,800 baby is safe and sound, if a little bloodstained. Speaking of devotion to all things tech, only in La La Land could this next one happen. The Hollywood United Methodist Church in LA has taken a slightly different approach to attracting worshippers during the Easter week. What's the closest thing to God on earth? Well, Google of course. Trademark infringement aside, you've got to admit that this may be a slightly misplaced attempt to get the kids to church.
I do not understand what it is.
Following on from the rather brave decision to let their fans pay what they want for its latest album, Radiohead is sticking with the interactive option and now letting fans make what they want for the band's next video. In partnership with independent animation site Aniboom, they've launched a contest that will give the winner $10,000 to produce a music video for the group. You need to submit a storyboard for the song that you want to animate, and then 10 semi-finalists will be given the opportunity to produce a 1-minute version of their idea. The winning pitch is then given the $10,000 to produce the full version. You can also choose to either submit it solo or ask Aniboom to match you up with somebody else. What do you guys reckon? Another great idea, or a Tom York & Co just getting lazy? Now, we all know that prolific internet users are sad, lonely, angry people. Well, according to all those experts anyway. But now the men in white coats reckon that hardcore gamers and internet users could soon be classified as having an official brain illness or addiction. Like other addicts, sufferers experience cravings, urges, withdrawal and tolerance, meaning that you just have to have that latest software update. Apparently, the most severe cases abuse computers like you would drugs or alcohol, and about 86% of internet addicts have some other form of mental illness. Tempting as it is to make fun of the whole thing, 10 people have died in internet cafes in South Korea due to continuous online gaming, and along with China, they're already trying to address the growing problem. Remember a few shows back I told you about the padded lampposts to be trialled in London in order to stop those clumsy Brits from hurting themselves while walking and talking? Well, it turns out that the whole thing was just a big PR stunt, and the worldwide media, including Mobuzz, fell for it. The padding on the lampposts was put there by a PR firm working for directory company 118118, and they were there for only a day and a half. However, due to the widespread belief and press coverage, apparently people are actually thinking it could be a good idea. Not so silly after all, obviously. Or maybe they should forget London altogether and think about installing the idiot-proof lampposts in Paris, where someone has had a word with President Sarkozy about his not-so-discreet texting habits. In preparation for his up-and-coming visit to the Queen of England with new wife Carla Bruni, he's been advised to behave in a slightly more appropriate manner. That means no more snazzy sunglasses, no more public displays of affection, and perhaps most importantly, no more texting on his mobile whilst in important meetings. The French president has been caught previously sending a cheeky text during an audience with the Pope, and then again in a meeting with the Chinese Prime Minister. You better smarten up sharpest, Mr. Sarkozy. One would not like Her Majesty to be displeased with one, would one? And to end today's show of the sublime and ridiculous, what is probably the best excuse ever for escaping a fine for using a mobile phone whilst driving. A lorry driver from Germany claimed that no, he was not in fact engaging in the illegal activity of chatting and driving at the same time. He was just using his mobile as an ear warmer. Walter Klein said that it was taking too long for his cab to heat up, so to relieve his earache he used his recently recharged mobile phone, and the court accepted his excuse. Although the traffic cop can most certainly be forgiven for thinking otherwise, surely. I hope you guys enjoyed this slightly different take on the news today. Have a great day.